Do you have all of the ideas, but you still haven't launched your online business because you're wondering, well, what's the best idea? What's the best business for me to start? I don't actually believe that that's the best question for you to ask because the best business to start is the one that you're going to be committed to, and not just committed for the short term. I mean, commitment to the long term. Business is foolproof as long as you don't quit and you don't give up and you continue to improve on your emotional, spiritual, and mental development. You better your skills as a marketer and as a salesperson. Once you start doing that, you are going to see success inside of your business. But I think before people get started, they're looking to achieve something without actually focusing on improving something. And so the question that you really want to ask isn't what's the best business to start? It's what is the best business that I will be committed to? And like I said, it is not just short term commitment, it's long term commitment. So, how do you make the decision now on what's the best business for you to be committed to? I believe that that's in alignment with your purpose. Now you're probably going to ask, well, how do I know what my purpose is? I thought being a clinician, being a healthcare provider was my purpose, but I'm feeling like there's just something else, and that's just not it. Well, that kind of feeling is often what spawns a lot of us to start an online business because we just know that there's something else. There's just something bigger, and we're ready to explore that. And we want to explore that in the realm of entrepreneurship. But we have to have this level of commitment, and we're always going to be committed when it is in alignment with our purpose. So, the formula that I personally like to use in discovering purpose is that is a combination of your knowledge, your skills, your life experience, your passion, and your spiritual gifts. I believe that there is an intersection between all of those. And in that intersection, you're going to find a common theme. I feel as though we've had these breadcrumbs throughout our life where God has kind of input little insights into us, but we just didn't listen because we very likely picked this career and it wasn't necessarily feeling like it was really connected to us. But we went ahead anyways. And if you did pick this career thinking that you were really connected to it and that this was your purpose, keep in mind that we are expansive humans. And so, because of that level of expansion, you have now grown and developed to want to do something else. And your career as a clinician, whether you're PT, OT, speech, or what have you, has just been the stepping stone for you to go into that next level and whatever entrepreneurship journey you are going to begin. So, that's how I like to figure out what that purpose is. But you also have to keep in mind that as we continue to grow, as we continue to expand, that the business that you get started with, that you are initially committed to and know you want to see full term, it's going to morph. It's going to change along the way. You're going to start taking different avenues and it's going to get molded differently because you're growing, you're learning more, and you're discovering more. And you're going to want to serve the people that you're meant to serve, maybe on different platforms or different scales, or just have different offers. So, before I get ahead of myself, in this video, I'm going to share with you just a way that you can actually deliver your skill sets online, because you've got to understand, first of all, who you are serving. Who is it that you are showing up online to serve with your unique ideas and thoughts and perspectives? And what solution are you helping your audience or the people that you want to serve? What solution are you bringing to them with your unique perspectives and thoughts? Because business is not just you bringing your knowledge online. Business is all about solving a problem, helping someone create a transformation, a change, get a result in their life. And I see a lot of clinicians who are showing up online, sharing their knowledge, but the knowledge is not tied to helping someone maybe see their life differently or create these micro wins to then be able to say, oh my gosh, this person definitely is speaking to me. I need to pay them now. And so you want to figure out who it is you serve, what problem you solve for them, and then how do you decide the delivery mechanism? I think this is where you're really getting probably stuck because you're wondering, well, I'm committed to business. I'm committed to serving people. What's the best business that I should start? Well, I already said it's the one that you're committed to, but now you're like, well, what am I committed to? What does that look like? This is the delivery mechanism. Because if we don't have a delivery mechanism that is in alignment with our natural personality or just how we desire to show up or how we desire to serve, that can hinder you as well along your journey. So I'm going to give you some modes of delivery mechanism so that you can give off your solution, because you've got to serve the people. You've got to know what problem you solve, and then you have to deliver that solution in a certain fashion. And so, couple of things. This is why a lot of people are moving into the coaching space, is because we are teachers. We are educators. We help people solve problems through a mode of education, but it's the way that all of that becomes packaged. So this is how we start with one-on-one coaching or group coaching, or we develop a course or an online program to be able to deliver that solution. Another thing is putting your solution into a book for people to consume. That can be an ebook, that can also be a physical book as well. You could also have some kind of a product. Maybe it's a template or a guide. That could be something physical, but it could also be something digital. And I would highly recommend digital because it's just the easiest and fastest way to get your stuff out there and have people get the result that they are looking for. So that is another mode. You could also even do retreats, or you can do speaking engagements, or you can do classes. Those are all modes of delivery. Those are all vehicles to be able to deliver your solution for people. And the other one that I think is not commonly talked about as much, at least in our clinician space, is being an affiliate marketer, which is somebody else already has a product and already has the service, but you essentially promote that person's product or promote that person's service so that they can get the solution, but you've got a message that's tied to it, but the product that you are selling essentially was created or belongs to someone else. And so once you establish your messaging, you can push someone else's product into the marketplace. You'll get that commission. You'll get paid a certain percentage of whatever that product costs. And so this is a really great way to get started. If you're like, I don't know what kind of product I can, put out there, or I'm not sure what that looks like yet. Well, find someone else's product and you can also sell that. But I highly recommend making sure that that person's product is truly in alignment with you, your values, because that's also your name. And let me just say, I highly recommend that you build a personal brand, that you are putting your ideas, your thoughts, and your perspectives online in a way for people to consume so that they start to see their problem or see themselves in a different way than they would have had they not found you. And so this really becomes you building up an idea tank online, a perspective tank online. So that way you can sell whatever it is you want. I think Goldman Sachs put out an article a couple of months ago, or maybe a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember exactly now, but they were actually talking about by the year 2027 that the online platform, digital marketing platform, personal branding, it's like $1 trillion industry, or like $2 to $3 trillion industry. It's insane. But it's all about personal branding. I truly feel if you don't start building a personal brand, you're going to get left behind. Even if you don't have anything to sell of your own right now, start sharing your views and your perspectives just to help people with where you're at right now. Allow that to evolve. Get better at putting yourself out there. There's a lot of people afraid to put themselves out there but want a business. You're going to have to do something. There's going to have to be some give. And so if you desire to have a business, especially an online business, you're going to have to show up somewhere. You're going to have to develop yourself as somebody who puts themselves out there and isn't afraid and feels convicted to share their viewpoints. And so I encourage building a personal brand so that you can sell whatever you want. With integrity, of course. You can sell whatever you want whenever that time is fit for you to develop a product. So even if you started out selling someone else's product in the meantime. So those are some modes and delivery mechanisms. So decide how you want to get started. And once you get started on something, on a mode of delivery that you can commit to putting your solution out there, allow that to evolve, allow that to expand over time. Maybe it's a series of books that you start putting out, maybe it's a series of courses that you start putting out. It doesn't have to be one thing. I think a lot of you are looking to say, I gotta get this end result right now. This is a ramp up, baby. This is a ramp up. We have to earn enough real estate online to be able to have people buy our products. And what I mean by that is we have to put enough value into the marketplace so that people say, oh, I need that. I want what you have. Oh, you're able to help me. Oh, that's different than what I've seen before. That's what you're looking for as you put your ideas, perspectives online for people to then say, I need that. And then they desire to buy from you. So this is a super short and quick live because I just wanted to help you understand that there's different modes of delivery out here, and the best business for you to start is the one that you are committed to. And once you pick your delivery mechanism to start with, then you have a foundation to build from to build a successful online business. I will see you all in another live. Bye.